Welcome to my car and train channel. Today I want to share with you this Porsche model scale 112. I've been told by experts that that's the Tamiya version, which is very rare and fairly expensive. So let's make a 360 as I always do with my cars. By the way, I use a microwave plate with the roller bearings underneath that you might be able to see here. That's very convenient. Before we start speaking about that Porsche, I just want to say a word, and we will speak later about Jagermeister, the alcohol company, which was a very big sponsor in the 70s of race cars. But let's speak about this model. It's a model to assemble, so you buy it in a box with all the individual parts and you put it together. It has been completely assembled a long time ago, but as you can see, some of the parts have fallen out, so it needs to be refinished to be complete. It's very detailed. I'm going to show you, and let me zoom a little bit. You can see the front compartment, the hood with no engine, of course, because it's a Porsche 911, how detailed it is. The door of the car is clipped, so it has been removed for the purpose of this video. And you can see inside how detailed it is. I'm sure you have a good view of the typical Porsche dashboard with all the gauges, speedometer, RPM, oil pressure, etc., etc. The racing seat, the shifting. So it's a simple dashboard that you can see, but there is enough that make it look really real compared to the real car. So let's continue to rotate, and now we are going to look at the trunk. So here you can see exactly which version it was. It's a Turbo RSR, and I'm going to open. Yeah, you can see it's fairly detailed inside, and later in the video I will flip the car so that you can see how it is. So the wheels have fallen, they just need to be retightened. Let me see if I can, without damaging, give you a good view here you have a better view of the dashboard here. And the steering wheel is a Momo steering wheel, very likely. I'm not an expert, but I know enough about Momo. You can see the nice, I would assume BBS wheels with the central lock. The rear windows have fallen, they need to be re-glued. And now let's look under the car, and voila, and you can see how detailed it is. So an expert has contacted me and told me that there is no marking on the Tamiya parts, so that's the reason why only the one who bought the car knows exactly what it was. So here you can see the suspension. I don't want to break it, but it's functional. The steering wheel here in the front. So let's put it back together. When I said together, I meant let's put it back on the plate. And I'm going to zoom out, it's going to be better. Okay. Vroom vroom. Love this color, period color, the orange. So now it's not the main purpose of the video, but I want to show you that as many of you know, I am into the E9, the BMW 30 CSL history. I manage the full inventory, so I have a few of those CSL. Okay, you can see. So this is a slot car, a Carrera slot car. That's very rare. That was fairly expensive. And here we have the Solido. I think they are in two different, unless it's just the stickers. All the stickers were, no, actually they might be absolutely identical. And still the price in French francs, so that was about $10 when I bought it in the mid-1990s. So why am I showing that? It's because Jagermeister was a main sponsor of racing in the 70s. And you see a lot of brands who had, using the orange color, and they had the Jagermeister main sponsorship on their cars. Well, if you have any questions, please ask them through the comment section. If you are interested I am more a BMW guy than a Porsche guy, although I've owned two Porsches. But if you want to see more about the 30 CSL, you can go to my website, lezibre.eu. I am a 30 CSL historian, so you are going to see a lot of photos. All the existing cars are cataloged on my website. And let's finish by the main feature of this video. I'm going to slide. Can I slide it a little bit? Yeah. And we are going to do. Here we go. Final view. Thank you again.